In order to make this particular venison summer sausage, you will need to gather the following ingredients. Using a coarse plate on your grinder, grind 12 pounds of pork butt and 13 pounds of venison. Mix together the two meats and set aside. Gather the spices in a bowl, including the fresh minced garlic. Pour this seasoning mix in a blender and then blend in 2 cups of water. Once the seasonings have been blended well, pour into the meat mixture and mix thoroughly by hand. Using a fine plate on your grinder, regrind the meat and transfer it to a meat mixer. Mix the meat thoroughly and then add your 2 pounds of high-temp pepper jack cheese. Prepare 1.5-inch casings by soaking them in water for at least an hour. Transfer the meat to a sausage stuffer and begin filling each casing. I recommend having 2 people for this process. One turns the crank while the other person manages the filling from the horn. Tie off the ends of each casing using hog rings or butcher's twine. Allow the sausage to cure by hanging it in a cool area for at least 12 to 24 hours. If weather permits, I just use my cold smoker to hang the sausage and allow it to cure overnight. The next day I will give a heavy hickory smoke, keeping the smoker's temperature at about 120 to 130 degrees for 3 to 4 hours. I will then bring the temperature up to about 225 degrees and cook until the sausage internal temperature reaches 150 degrees. At this point, it is important to cool the sausages down quickly by showering them with cold water. Once they're completely cool, you can wrap them in freezer paper and store them in the freezer until you're ready to eat.